Remember we met, I can tell by your smile.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. My name is Nashzuan bin Muhammad, and I'm doing presentation for international business. Okay, first question is interpret China cultural based on Hofstede 5 dimension of cultural framework. Okay, first answer is power distance or PDI. Power distance is the extent to which less powerful people in an organization will accept and expect power to be distributed differently. China ranked 80 on PDI, which is very high. This means there is a lot of power distance between subordinate or superior, but that is accepted and normal. Second is individualism or collectivism or call IDV. This is whether or not people think with the mentality or I or we. The American culture is very I confused, meaning that we focus more on furthering ourselves and career versus furthering our department or group. On the other hand, China ranked 91 on IDV, meaning that they are highly collectivistic and think as a group versus individually. This can be see with the high amount of in-group and out-group. Third is masculinity or femininity or called MAS. This is the first dimension where the American and the Chinese rank similarly. Chinese rank 66 for this dimension, meaning they are very driven by successful competition and achievement. The China will often put work before family or insurely activities. This dimension can be seen in the fact of China's workers will leave their family to go to work at the factories for 11 months out of the year, proving how important work truly is to them. Fourth is uncertainty avoidance or called UAI. This is the second dimension where the American and Chinese rank similarly as well. China rank 40, meaning they are accept ambiguous situation and are not deterred by them. It may seem like China has a lot of rule and regulation in the place to avoid ambiguous or uncertain situation. However, they are willing to be banned and change the rule as the situation required it. The Chinese character are hand to interpret or understand if it is not of native language. The last is long-term or short-term orientation or called LTO. The Chinese rank extremely high on long-term orientation at 118, meaning they are focused on persistence and perseverance, and that they will dedicate however much time is required to achieve their goal. This is seen in the very time-consuming Chinese negotiation process and the time required to build trust and long-term relationship, and they are focused on long-term result versus long-term goal. Okay, second question is interpret the etiquette and the manner of doing business in Japan. First is the etiquette and manners of doing in Japan is the politeness, being the polity in the important every way. In Japan, politeness is very closely connected to respect. Treat even the youngest attendant of the meeting with respect and they won't forget it. When once leading the company you are doing a business with. Second is business card. You might see your business card just information, but in Japan you should treat the card you receive like they were a part of the person. Show your respect and give their receiving the card with the both hand. Don't write on them, don't flick them, just keep them on the top of the table and confirm you are pronouncing the name correctly. Third is greeting. Third is greeting. As you might know, in Japan, don't shake hands, but the Japans who are not used the European Europa might get very unconfident when you rush into them, shaking the hand. Wait for the reaction. If they are offer you the hand, it is okay to shake it. If they are done and boo to your interested, mimic that movement just slightly to show your respect. Don't worry how deep you have to bow. Your business partner don't expect perfectness but only politeness. Fourth is interest. It is important that you show your interest in your business partner. You are probably do research on the company you want to work with in advance anyway, but if you take a lot of notes during a meeting and make a lot of inquiries about the company and project, your business partner will appreciate it a lot. The last is distance. It keep in mind, but the first meeting with Japanese might feel a little bit of stiff because they need to get know you first. So keep your distance physically and don't touch your business partner either. If you are getting along in the later meeting, the feeling if distance might change a lot. So just be patient. Okay, the last question is interpret two methods of doing business in United States. First is United States is a legal system. The United States has a federal system of government. This is mean that laws are made at the national or federal, state and local level. Local laws are thus made by cities and their counties that apply in the geographic regions. All 50 states, along with U.S. territories and the District of Columbia, have their own state and local law that apply in those jurisdictions. Some areas of law, such as patent and copyright, are governed exclusively by federal law. Many other laws, including law governing contract, employee relationship, and sale transaction, are primarily set by individual states, and many other areas of law are governed by both federal and state law. When doing a business in the US, foreign companies should be aware that they are subject to those parallel systems of law which often differ from the state to state. Second is it. Second is banking. It can be difficult to open the bank account in the U.S. for foreign entity without a U.S. process. Even on a foreign individual or company has created at a U.S. entities, it is not uncommon for bank in that U.S. to being more willing to lend money to U.S. business over the foreign counterpart. Once a foreign business has been successful doing business in the U.S. for a period of time, that business often has increased access to the capital through U.S.